Why do we have relationships with people that have annoying ass habits that we're like, we don't have these habits? Like they're always late and it bothers you, but you're still attracted to that person. You want to have a relationship with them. They're a good person. Or maybe they just drink a little too much. They may not be an alcoholic, but they always want to go out drinking all the time. And you're just like, I don't want to do that. And it's kind of annoying, you know? Or they just have these little habits, or they're just always kind of rude or like an asshole, and you're like, I mean, I like them as a person, they're cool and everything, but these habits are just like, they kind of get under your skin a little bit. Well, that is because you also have those same habits too. Hear me out before you click away. They may not look identical to you, for the moment. Like, for example, the drinking. You're like, well, I don't even drink, or I don't drink much. I might drink a couple times a month, right? But maybe you overindulge in other parts of your life. Maybe you smoke too much. Maybe you eat too much fast food. So there's something within you that you also do that's also annoying, kind of like that too. So be aware of that. You're probably attracted to your friend or to your partner or whoever it is because you have similar habits. They just manifest in different ways. Okay. We can also say about someone always being late, right? They're always late. Well, if you're a stickler for being on time, but are you? What other areas in your life that you procrastinate in? You're not always quote unquote on time for these things. You always wait until the last minute to finish this or to finish that. You don't do things in a good, timely manner. Sure, you make it to your appointments. You make it to work on time. But certain things that you need to do for yourself to help you yourself in the future, you always put in the back burner. And you don't do it on time, quote unquote on time. Maybe you don't have a deadline, but you keep pushing it and pushing it away. That is very similar to that person who's always late. So if you are, the fat friend in your group and everyone else is smaller than you and they attracted to you, they like you, they're like, oh yeah, you're so cool, you're so nice, you're so sweet, blah, 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 right? I bet they have habits that are similar to yours. It may not manifest in being overweight because maybe maybe they eat the right foods. Maybe they only occasionally have fast food. Maybe they don't eat fast food at all. But I bet there's something in their lives on that health scale, on that health perspective, that they do not do enough of or too much of. Maybe they don't exercise. Maybe they do indulge a little bit in drinking. Maybe they, I don't know, smoke, So look at that perspective. If something about someone's habits are very annoying to you, but you're still energetically very attracted to this person, it's probably a habit that you also have within yourself that you're annoyed with. And it shows in the other person. It's like a mirror. So I thought about that today and I was like, that makes so much sense to me. Sometimes on the outside, people might look matched, but energetically, they're not. They have similar habits. They're just manifested in different areas and different ways in their lives. So it could be two people that are not very confident. One person manifest that confidence as like, I don't know, overdoing it, oversharing, trying to show that they're confident in the world, but they're really not. And then their partner is super quiet, super reserved because maybe they're not confident. Now, I'm not saying introverts and extroverts are, confident or not, but you know yourself deep down inside if you're a confident person or not. If you have high self-esteem or not. People attract the people that they are. Like attracts like. So sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover. And you see people together, they all are pretty similar on an energetic level. Okay, there may be some slight differences, but overall they're probably energetically pretty similar. And they may have similar bad habits in their lives, right? It just looks slightly different. So just, think about that in your own life. If there's certain things you don't like about what your current persona, certain habits that you have in your current persona today, right now, how you're living your life, and the people around you, they have something similar. Okay. And that's just showing that, okay, I don't like these particular things. Like, we'll just talk about being late. I don't like that person always being late. You need to look into your life. What can I do in my own personal life to create more balance in my own schedule where I'm not procrastinating? I'm doing things on time. Because trust and believe, when you start doing that for yourself and that part is healed, or you change your persona, you and those people will no longer be attracted to each other because you guys are not alike anymore. So that's why when people be like, oh yeah, I changed these habits, I changed this, I changed that, that is why they have moments in their lives where they don't have any friends, or they have very few friends because they changed so much that the other friends did not change their habits. And that's what happens. So be aware of that when there's these little habits that your friends or family or partner, whoever, they do, and you're like, ugh, I don't like that. It's probably something you do too. So anyway, I hope this helps you today. I'll see you guys or talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.